Hello and welcome to the week 2 of the Pokemon Starter Elimination Game Generation 9 Edition recap. There was a lot of streams that happened this week. Specifically, there were about 3 or 4. I think there were 3 streams. And we're going to go over all of the things that have happened and changed over time with the Pokemon Starter Elimination Game. But first, I want to change a couple of rules, let people know a couple of things. So first and foremost, I said last time, but the light screen on Torchic is no longer a thing. That was supposed to be a 5-turn thing, and the 5 turns have already passed, so that was a thing that's gone. Another thing I want to emphasize on is that levels now give 2 health. So every time a Pokemon levels up, it gains 2 extra HP, and if they were to evolve, then they would gain 3 extra HP on top of that 2 extra HP. There was also a point where, during the game, experience was doubled. An event where it was spun by one Merlin, and it got the trade experience, which if you know Pokemon and you know their trade experience logic, then it gives you like 1.5 times bonus, or it depends on how far away the distance and all that stuff was in later gens. But as it goes for this one, this basically doubled the experience for 5 turns and led to some Pokemon getting some extra experience. We also had a major event happen with the event wheel, where the rollout was summoned. Rollout is a move in Pokemon that doubles damage every single time, but in the elimination game, rollout lasts for 5 turns, and rollout will randomly hit a Pokemon on the field for 10 damage. The Pokemon that were hit by rollout were Froakie. As you remember, Froakie was once in the league, he's no longer here. He got hit hard by the rollout. Bulbasaur, which is why Bulbasaur is in last and not Sprigatito or Tepig. We'll get into why Chikorita's down there too, because guess what? Mudkip got exploded as well. Mudkip being hit by the rollout, Mudkip got exploded on. So that was set by another viewer. And when you get exploded, the Pokemon that are closest to an HP get hit. Mudkip was in the lead at that point, so the Pokemon that got hit was second and third. That would be Torchic, who was in second. And that would have been Chimchar as well, who was in third. But back to the rollout. The other Pokemon that hit with the rollout was Snivy, who was climbing the ladder. We had Chikorita, which is why Chikorita is that low. Chikorita was, as you can see, has 2 experience points. Has been voted on once or twice. Probably twice, depending on when the votes came in. And we have, once more, as I said it before, Torchic had gotten hit by the rollout. So far, if we look at the Pokemon that have gotten positive votes in any capacity during this elimination game, you would notice that they are Mudkip, Torchic, Snivy, Litten, Oshawott, Chikorita, Froakie, Squirtle, and Sobble. We also had some move deleter shenanigans that happened if you pay attention to Tepig. Tepig now only has the normal and fighting move, and we also had another move deleter happen, but it was to Scorbunny, who had been taught the water type moves, but then got it deleted through another move deleter. So yeah, that has pretty much been what has gone down. So with that said, let's now recap the points, leaders, and what is going on, and how I feel these Pokemon are faring just 2 weeks into the elimination game. Oshawott. Oshawott has been voted on about once, and is currently tied for the lead with Cyndaquil, Litten, and Sobble. I don't know if, I can't tell early on, it's too early, and I don't see enough support for him to really say, oh yeah, he's done well. Oh, and Cyndaquil also got voted on. I forgot to put that into the roll. Cyndaquil also has gotten voted on as well. Cyndaquil, it's a little early for me to say as well. Same with Oshawott. And you can even loop Sobble into this. I don't mean a ton of support for them, but they have been dodging a lot of the weird random shenanigans that has been decimating this entire group, so yeah. Same could be said for Litten, but Litten has a bit more support, even though it's only 1 additional vote on top of it. Instead, it's gotten more than 1 vote, is why and it's gotten more than 1 vote from more than 1 person. So yeah, that's why I can say that. Totodile, Chimchar, Quaxly, Popplio, Piplup have all cruised by, avoiding all of the shenanigans and all of the negative votes. They have not been touched positively or negatively. They have literally dodged everything that has come up on the board, so they are very lucky in that regard. But that also means they're just there. Mudkip was in the lead up until this last elimination game. He got absolutely decimated. Mudkip had 40 points, and Mudkip had also moved to level 11. He is just 4 levels away from evolution, which could also be why he was targeted, as evolution does give a very big bonus to your actual damage and your health recovered from positive and negative votes. So yeah, Mudkip was dominating for a decently long while. I was expecting to make this video saying Mudkip domination, but Mudkip got hit hard, got exploded on, and got negatively voted multiple times to put him down to 23 health. Speaking of Froakie, who was once dominated, Froakie got hit with a rollout. That's why Froakie was down. Torchic got hit in multiple different ways. Again, got exploded on, got the secondary part of explosion, which did 5 damage, got hit with rollout, but he also got recovery done as well. There was a trivia question that was answered that gave Torchic 5 points. There was also a trivia question that was answered that also gave Snivy plus 5 points. So again, we can see now the grass types are also ones that I can say have not been touched, and some of the fire types that have not been touched and have been negatively impacted by just things that have happened on the wheel. We have Rookie, Turtwig, Charmander, Rowlet. Squirtle has been voted on, else he would have been at 20 points, but Squirtle also had heal on the first week, so that's why Squirtle's here. Scorbunny has been voted on, but Scorbunny has also been actively being targeted by other people. Fuecoco has been actively targeted by other people, but Fuecoco has been voted on. He was actually flinched and managed to get rid of the flinch, as someone did vote on him. The only way to get rid of a flinch is for that Pokemon to be voted on. Trico was recently downvoted, which is why he's not in the 22 mark. Chespin, Fennekin, also recently downvoted if I recall correctly. Snivy, again, got really messed up by the rollout. Sprigatito has been the second most downvoted Pokemon in this list. Chikorita, again, absolutely got messed up by the fact that they were grass type during the Forest Fire event that happened that hurt them all. And then got hit with the rollout, but Chikorita has been getting voted on. So that's why Chikorita is not as badly off as Tepig, who has just been getting downvoted massively. I don't think Tepig will survive the next week. Again, it depends on how active the elimination game is. For the next week, we have a Sunday stream, a Tuesday stream, and a Wednesday stream to consider for all of this. So, and a Friday stream actually. Yeah, we have 4 streams going into the next week. So this entire board can shift massively. And finally, we have the unluckiest of them all, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur has not been positively voted or negatively voted. Bulbasaur has just been the most unlucky bastard there has ever been. Bulbasaur got hit with a forest fire, which put him down low in points. Bulbasaur was stuck in the hail, which cost him another 5 points. So that's already 8 points deducted from the starting points of 30, so now he's down to 22. He then gets hit with a rollout, which puts him down to 12 HP, the lowest possible on this board at this moment. And he's very close to pretty much being eliminated if someone does turn their ire to them. So if you're a Bulbasaur fan and you're seeing this recap, and you want to help him out, this Sunday, stop by the stream, 12 o'clock until whatever. I'm going to be doing Sonic with my fiance from 12 to 2, and then after that I'll be switching up and be doing a 96 track speedrun of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So during the speedrun I won't be doing any of this. I will do it after if there's a lot of stuff build up, so I'm just going to let everyone know that if you want to do elimination game stuff, you're going to have to stick around for like 5 hours, because it's going to take a while for me to get through everything once that initial Sonic stuff is done. After that, Tuesday, I'm going to see if I can do Lugo's Viewer of the Month game on Tuesday. Viewer of the Month has the ability to make me play one game for a set period of time, so whatever day. So I'm going to go try to get that sorted out so I can get that done. And then Wednesday, will be multiplayer variety day. So that's when I play with my viewers. And then Friday, hopefully, I'll be doing the Soul Link with Fish. I don't know why I went over my stream schedule, but that has been the recap of the Pokemon Starter Elimination Game, Generation 9 Edition. Oshawott, Cyndaquil, Litten, Sobble are your current leaders, and bringing up the rear is Bulbasaur.